Hey guys, what's going on? Cindy Infinity coming to you live from the Getting Ready for Work studio. Gonna give it a couple minutes and see who gets in here. I'm just getting ready for my work day. Oh, I'm a little tired today, actually. I was up early, per usual, getting the kids off to school. And yeah, now I'm home and just let the dogs out again. And yeah, just get myself ready because I got to work late tonight. So I figured I would come on for a few minutes and check in with everyone and see what's going on around the campfire over here. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know when you get in the chat. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up. Hey, Nepatrish, good morning. How are you? Well, actually, it's afternoon for me, but good morning to you. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, can you hear me okay, Nepatrish? I'm just I'm getting ready for work here. So don't mind all the clanking in the background here. I hope everything is well with you. I had such a busy work week last week, guys, which is good. I like being busy. Being busy means I make money. I was tired. starts to make you feel your age sometimes. So I had a busy weekend with the kids. And I talked to a bunch of you guys the other night. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Very good. Nice cup of coffee. Good. I had my big gallon of coffee already. So I'm rip-roaring ready to go. No. I had one cup. I might take another one with me for the road. So I am I've been watching some of the other channels. We got our daily newscast update this morning. It's interesting, to say the least. Yes, my go-go juice. Yes, exactly. And then when I come home, we have Mommy's sippy cup. And you can ascertain as to what that might be. A lot of times it's water and unsweetened iced tea, actually. So we got some stuff going on. A lot of conspiracy theories out there. I feel like we're in like a true crime community now. You know what I mean? Yes, you like that. I feel like we're in true crime right now. We're all doing our conspiracy theories and speculating, and people pointing fingers, and of course it's going to happen. I mean, it's going to happen. And honestly, we're never really going to know. We might not ever really know the truth, as to what's going on with Sharon. I mean, all that I do is I pray that she's, getting somewhat comfortable and she's not in too much pain right now, and oh, you haven't watched any updates yet for today? Well, the most recent update, sorry, I'm just putting some primer on my face here. The most recent update from the Bobbles newscast, Miss Quote, I don't want to get involved, but I'm involved. Okay. Whatever that is. Was that she put out a video and then posted on her community page about, I guess, how Sharon still has pending charges in South Dakota. So whatever was supposed to have gotten taken care of down in South Dakota, it's showing up that there's still, I guess, some type of a warrant down there for her. So again, we can surmise as to what that might mean. Yeah, super on your tinfoil hat. Oh, great. Fantastic. Yeah, so she put that out there. It's every day now, and obviously we know what the ulterior motive is there. I mean, we're not anybody who's been around the block, we're not stupid, it's a cash grab. I'm not monetized. I don't have enough subscribers to be monetized, and I don't even know if I would be monetized if I had enough subscribers. Let's put it that way. So when I do this and I'm talking to you guys, it's out of the sheer care and consideration, and to talk to you guys who are my peeps, my friends. So there's no ulterior motive there. But of course, now it's like a cash grab, a people grab, all kinds of stuff. You know what, Patricia, I really don't know. And that she has a hearing coming up, I think, is it tomorrow? And I think that might be, I think it's under it was categorized under special circumstances, and I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm not looking at the actual paperwork myself or what was posted online. I don't have any paperwork, but, she might be able to apply for some type of drug court or rehabilitation program, because it is a nonviolent drug offense. So that's what it is. Controlled substance drug offense. I know that she went down to South Dakota last year. I do know that. I remember talking to her. So I don't really know everything that had transpired. And we all know stuff with courts, paperwork can get mixed up. So it could be that. It could be that something just didn't get followed through or handled correctly. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't think that people that keep calling us in Sharon's camp we're idiots and the wool pulled over our eyes. Well, no. But I mean, when someone's in addiction, they're doing things that aren't always on the up and up. I mean, and so we just have to let her kind of play this out and see where it's going to go. And that's that. I mean, I feel, I feel bad for her discomfort. Although I think that if she were to, she's talking about getting clean, I think that this might be maybe one of the better routes for her, because the alternative would have been going to rehab first, getting clean, getting yourself together, and then you're dealing with a lot of the emotional stuff after the fact, and the anxiety and the depression and all of the things that are comprised with after you get clean. And then you go do your time if you have to take care of your pending warrants and things of that nature. And that could potentially be a lot worse or more uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. So special. Yeah. Was I right? Special court focuses on treatment instead of punishment. Okay. If everybody, I see 16 people in the bushes, and Patricia's the only one talking to me. You guys don't have to talk. Just give me a thumbs up, please. If you can, I appreciate it very, very much. I'm just on here for a little bit until I get off and running to work for the day. I'll probably be there till about 9 o'clock tonight. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see, like I said, we'll see. And everybody, everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. Oh, I think this, I think that. I mean, you see it in true crime fashion. There's always those crazy conspiracy theories. I mean, you put two and two together, you don't have to be a math whiz to figure out certain things, I'm sure, but, I don't know. It's, everything was like a full moon over the community last night. If anybody listened to any of the live streams or the chat or was reading in any of the chats, I was like, woo, it was hot and heavy. That's for sure. So everybody's, creating quite the stir. She's created quite the Sharon tornado effect afterwards. So it's funny to see how everybody's reacting and commenting and whatnot. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Patricia, what did you say here? Sorry guys, I'm just getting ready here. Hey Elliot, how are you? Good to see you, hon. After getting clean, gets out. Hope she doesn't get bombarded with YouTube drama. She needs peace. Yeah, well, that's also going to be on her, because I'm sure she's going to want to run right to it. Because that's a lot of what her life is. So, but you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, she needs a quiet place and much more of a serene setting. But you know what? you never know. I mean, when she gets clean and everything kind of settles down, maybe she'll have a completely different mindset after that. So we'll see. How are you, Elliot? Good to see you. Yeah, we're just catching up real quick. I'm getting ready for work, Elliot, and I figured why not go live and talk about. Well, we got the update today. The newscaster Bobbles was on earlier. Oh my God, I don't even know. Let's and there's conspiracy theories flying around, and it is what it is, I mean, ugh. Yeah, I know, Nep. I know. And hopefully, she has enough time to detox and then get to a treatment facility where she doesn't feel pulled to not go, if you know what I mean. And I think that if we're going to support her in any way, I think that that's the best way to support her is to encourage that. I think that there's different people that are focused on different things. I'm not focused on putting any money or anything like that right now, other than if it was to be like, a calling card. And then that way, she can call and she gets positive, feedback and positive reinforcement. You know what I mean? But that's really at the end of the day what it is. And everybody else that's out there that's hating, that's like, oh my God, we know we've heard this before every January. Okay, well, you know what? Anybody who's ever, again, we're comprised of a community that is the majority of drug addicts or reformed drug addicts or alcoholics or some way, shape, or form. Addiction has plagued people's lives in this community. It was started that way, years and years ago, whether you were part of Tom Reed's or not. And so it's interesting how everybody wants to just completely condemn and come down on, addicts and their behavior. I mean, you're part of a community that's what it's all about. If you want to be part of true crime, go be part of true crime. If you want to be part of drama, go be part of drama. Although we kind of overflow into the drama zone here. But, it is what it is. I mean, it's funny how to see like certain people having comments and they're, whatever. I mean, people are going to have their comments. People are going to say their negative shit. And like, listen, if she did somebody dirty and she spoke about somebody in a nasty way, well, then they have their feelings. I mean, and they're entitled to their feelings, But people got to remember that a lot of people in this community were in that place at one time in their lives before, and they can't, they shouldn't forget what their struggle was at one time, So it's hard when you're listening to all that from like a perspective of mine. And people are throwing stones at glass houses because you know what? I'm not throwing stones because I'm not perfect, and neither should anybody else be throwing stones. I think the one thing we can do and the one right thing that we can do is just be supportive, from an emotional standpoint. Yes, Elliot, I agree. She does. Hey, Karen, how are you? Oh, good to see you. I know I'm on for just a little bit today before I get into the shop. I have a full day ahead of me, so I figured I'd come on here. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm just reading the chat here, guys. Oh, you mean she never hated you, Nepatrish? Yeah, I mean, people get upset, and things happen. I think things were at a very heightened level with her, when she was visiting with Irv, she was a little bit different. And I think we all were a little concerned just in how her behavior was, because she really seemed, a little manic and whatever. I mean, I'm not saying anything that I wouldn't say to her, it's not talking junk. It's just putting it right out there. That's the God's honest truth. Oh yeah, no, you never, yeah. Karen, I hope you're feeling well, honey. I've been meaning to text you. I don't know if I did text you. I can't even remember. My head is so foggy from last week. Oh my God. But I wanted to check in and see how you were doing. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Different areas have different substances. I mean, and so one person's mixture might be different than another person's mixture, so to speak. You know what I mean, Elliot? So it could have been a nervousness, because she was getting closer and closer to that time where she was going to want to go away to rehab. And she really seemed serious about it. I just pray that she was. Everyone's like, oh, don't let her pull the wool over your eyes. Well, no one's pulling the wool over anybody's eyes, And I hear people like, well, she's just talking about it. She's not doing it. Well, anybody that knows anybody in addiction, like you, in some ways, you have to kind of be ready, because if you're not ready, then rehab or going there is going to be of no value. You're going to waste your time and you're going to waste their time. So you have to be mentally ready. So for people that are like, she just should have gotten up and done it. Well, yes. I mean, for all intents and purposes, sounds great, but it doesn't work that way, It just doesn't work that way, And then people are speaking like they understand how an addict behaves or an addict mentality. And like they're speaking from like a pedestal perspective. And I'm speaking from a very realistic perspective of how I can be a support to her and encourage her, because that's what I've been doing. And for anybody that doesn't think that that's what the conversations that have been happening off of YouTube, I'm not going to go on and just continue to like berate her in her live streams to tell her to go get help. But trust and believe, a lot of the conversations that happen behind the scenes with myself, and I'm sure a lot of other people, were exactly that, So, I mean, that's the best way, is to be like very positive in a very private way, positive and encouraging in a private way. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. We love you. We love you. I hope you're doing well. No, we just got an update from the the Bobbles News channel. The no getting into drama, not part of the community, but totally is once again. Capitalizing on that monetization. That I guess she pulled up some paperwork and she posted it on her community page that Sharon, there's some kind of outstanding warrants is still in South Dakota. So something didn't get fulfilled there when she went down there last year, if I'm saying it correctly. So for what? I don't know. So yeah, I know, right? She is ridiculous. I call her the Kat Von D wannabe. That's what she's trying to look like lately, I think. I don't know. Yeah, she is ridiculous. I know. And everybody, like I said, everybody has their opinions, and I know people are getting upset because fingers are going to get pointed at people that have nothing to do with it. It just looks good. It's good content for them. It's conspiracy theories. It is what it is, But yeah, she's totally like, oh my God. Yeah, Kat Von D wannabe. That's what she looks like. I don't know. It's, yeah, it is what it is. Not in the drama, not part of the community, but in the know very quickly. Like, what? That I can't make sense of. I think that's more of my conspiracy theory. It's like, wait a minute. What's all that shit about? I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm sure, Nep. And you know what? Here's the thing. Everybody's going to have dumb arguments with people no matter what. Trust me, I know. Yeah. And I was worried about her as well, because she just was different, I was on the phone with her one day and I was like, what is going on? I could just tell, when you have built a friendship with somebody, addict or not, somebody can still be your friend. And I hate how she's almost becoming like dehumanized by people, when they go on and they talk about her, because she is human, and she makes mistakes just like we all do, whether we're addicts or not, Hey, Murph, how are you? It's so good to see you. How are you and Kels? You getting ready for Thanksgiving? It's good to see you, honey. Oh, Dawn, you're not feeling well? I'm sorry. If I was closer, I'd bring you some chicken soup. I just made some last night. Oh, no. You too, Elliot? Oh, my goodness. Really? You know what? It's like everybody just needs to either, I don't know. People are going to just act like a fool, and that's true to the internet. That's true to YouTube. Oh, yeah. We're doing well, Murph. We're doing good. Yeah. Just wrapping up the football season with the kids and getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm cooking again this year. So that's one thing I'm going to do next week, guys. If you want to cook with me, my pre-cooking for Thanksgiving, I'm going to probably do a live where I'm cooking and we can chit-chat it up next week. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Everybody's hanging in. Just getting ready for work now myself, so I got to be out of here in about a half hour. So I just figured I would come on, say hello, good afternoon. Sometimes the afternoon works better for everybody, even if they just want to listen. But yeah, as I was saying, like, she's a human, and regardless of her behavior and how she's treated people, listen, you can have your opinions, you can have your feelings, and you can be in your feelings, and you can choose not to support her, and that's okay, but don't come down on the people that do, that's the one thing. People are going to support who they want to support, Yeah, I know. Cindy's busy life. I swear to God, I'm just going to put like a GoPro like on my head or in the car. I've been saying that for years. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you. Thanks, Murph. It's good to see you. Tell Kels I said hello. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, you guys. I'm just everything's very sus, right now. The more sus it is the fact that like people are coming on and they're getting themselves so involved and they're so like intense about it. You know what I mean? For people that don't really care at the end of the day, they sure do care, So it's like, just don't say that you're not involved. Don't say that you don't care, or don't say you're not involved. Not that they all care, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like treating us like we're a bunch of idiots, Like, oh, I'm not involved. I'm not in the drama community. I'm not part of that community anymore. And I don't really know. I'm just in the know of how to get this information. Okay. All right. You're sus as fuck. And, then again, that could be just to throw us all for a loop, and it could be something completely different, and we just don't know. So it is what it is, It could be some, That's right. Kat Von D, you want to be sus as fuck. That's right. That's it. That's what we got going on over here. So what do you guys think? You guys tell me what you think. All opinions welcomed. Just make sure you hit the like. I don't know, guys. It's tiring. It's exhausting. We're all adults here, I would hope to think. And it's crazy. I think about like when I was in high school and in college, and like the internet wasn't a thing then, if I'm honest and giving you my my age group here. And I can't even imagine, like, with my kids, having all of this access to like social media and the internet. And I'm like, I see how people are behaving, and people go out of their way to be out of pocket, you know what I mean? Or to make themselves be relevant. And they don't act like their true selves, when they come on the internet. And that's how some people are, that's part of the internet game. So, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You can't always, I hate to see people upset or getting hurt by the other things that are being said, because you know what, there are some really genuine people. And I think that having that mindset when you're in this kind of a community or on YouTube in one way, shape, or form, I mean, it's par for the course. It's with it, and I had to learn that, like, because I didn't really at one time understand that, and it's hard for some people, and I hate to see people getting thrown under the bus and then getting their feelings hurt and feeling that they have to always constantly defend themselves. I mean, listen, it'll come out in the wash, and, whatever happens, and it'll, eventually get squared away, and, truth will be told, I know. I saw that, Nepatrice, that Kat Von D became a Christian. Yeah, I did. I saw that. I don't know. I think a lot of those things are being made to like throw us off. So who knows? I really don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Because some people just want to ride that clout train because they think it's funny to just, to just be like that. So, like I said, things come out in the wash, but basically the biggest update I think is that Bobbles put out the paperwork that something's still going on in South Dakota that she needs to clear up. So, I think, this is going to be a long shot here. I think people could maybe have some level of respect for Bobbles more if she stopped trying to pretend like she wasn't involved or she didn't want to be a part of the community. Like by her saying that, it's like, shut the fuck up, man. Like if you didn't want to be a part, then you wouldn't be doing this, This is where you're getting your rocks off right now, But again, that's some type of a troll mentality. So, it just is what it is, wherever there's going to be strife for sharing, there's going to be Bobbles right there, cheering it on basically. Hey, Susie Q, how are you? Good to see you, honey. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting here for a minute. I don't have any conspiracy theories. All I know is that I was sleeping when it all went down, and I woke up early Saturday morning to do a wedding party, and I was getting text messages and phone calls of everything that was going on after the fact. So that's all I know. I know. Like I'm Spartacus. I know, right? I know. Hey, Tandra, how are you? Oh, you think it too? What? You can't be no Christian supporting Steve neither. Who are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why is she making vids about it? Well, she's making vids about it so she can monetize. I mean, that's at the end of the day, she's putting Sharon's name in the title. Like, notice, like I just write in my title, I'm not tagging anybody. I'm just putting the title out there. People can come in and they can chat with me. I'm not monetizing anything, nor can I. And I'm whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking to you guys as, your friends, and you guys are my peeps, and you can come in here and we can chat about it. So, at the end of the day, Oh, okay. All right. No, okay. Yeah, it's all right. As long as I don't say anything terrible, it's all right. Yeah, see how much I know? I'm like, who is Steve? Oh boy. Yeah, Dawn, hope you feel better. You too, Elliot. Oh, that's funny. Look at Nep spitting facts. By the way, you think it's who Sharon is baptized? I asked her. Yeah. We got 2 kids, actually. They just went last night. 2 of the boys are going to their confirmation classes now. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. So it's a good thing, we like it's foundation and importance, for us and our family. So, and yes, I have made all of my sacraments. So they can roll out the red carpet when they're ready for all of us, right? That'll be great. Whenever they're ready, they can say, here you go. Yeah. And, well, I don't know. Well, I know that some people were trying to get into the Zoom call, I think for her last court appearance. They used to do live streaming, and I had actually spoken to somebody at the courthouse and they said that they don't do that anymore because of, I guess they were getting Zoom bombed. I was like, oh, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one before, like photobomb. So I guess people, like, especially during when everybody was home on lockdown, they would go into a bunch of the different court hearings and they would flood them up, flood the servers. So they don't open them up anymore. So I guess it's up to the discretion of the judge if they want to let somebody else in to listen to a hearing. But it's just for the litigant and for the attorneys, and then that's it. So, oh wow, that's great, Nap. Good. Yeah. That's what we said to the kids, you get up into your confirmation, and then when you guys get married, if you want to do it in the church, that's great, and you're all set, ready to go, basically. So yeah, I think it's good. I think everybody does what they need to do, and they use it, they use it to whatever need they have in their life. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's more in parts of our lives, and then other times it might be a little bit less, but I think having that foundation, in my opinion, growing up in the church, it to me, it was always important, so. Oh, did you, Nep? Yeah, that was happening to a lot of people. I think everyone was getting used to it at that time, but yes, people learned how to troll that way too. So, gotta love it. There's always going to be something that comes up, right? Always going to be some kind of a photo bomb, Zoom bomb, porn bomb, whatever. I'm so glad we're past that, though. I hope we're past all that nonsense. But anyways, well, I just wanted to come on here for a couple minutes, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in. Anybody who's in the bushes, please make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to sign off in a couple minutes. I just wanted to say hello. And that, yeah, that's basically the update. You don't have to go over and give her the watch time if you don't want. I'll just I'll update you guys if you need to let you know what's going on. Yeah, but we're just gonna have to sit tight, guys, and we'll find out soon enough. And I mean, at least we know she's safe, might not be in the most comfortable frame of mind or body right now, but she's definitely, she's definitely safe. So, that's the one thing that I think that we can keep close to the vest and know that she's in a safe place right now. So, hey, Christy, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just about winding down here because I'm just getting ready for work, and I got to get out of here in a few minutes. But I just wanted to come on and just give everybody the update that the Kat Von D wannabe news put out there this morning. So we shall see. Sorry, guys, just putting on my jewelry here. Good. I'm glad. It's good to see you. Welcome. Thank you. It's going to be kind of a short one today, for at least right now. I want to try to go live, guys. I always do it from StreamYard, and I never do it from my phone. Like, I've tried to do it from my phone, going like live on my YouTube studio, and for some reason it didn't work the couple of times that I tried to do it in the past. Hey, Court, how are you? How are you, honey? It's good to see you. I was worried about you. I hadn't seen you. I went live quickly the other night because I knew you were trying to go on, and then you never went on. I was like, where is she? I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I mean, she's body, health wise, I mean, she's probably feeling sick, Christy. She's probably feeling sick. No, don't be sorry. Why are you apologizing? We were just worried about you, sweetheart. My gosh. Actually, if you have a second, when I get off the live stream, I'll give you a quick buzz if you don't mind. You need to answer your phone now. I wanted to catch up with you for a minute, but no, you have no reason to apologize. We were just worried about you. That's all, We really were. We all love you here and we all support you. And, we know that, like, this is the other thing too, guys. Like, people that want to like criticize everyone in this community one way or the other, they're part of a community. And I said this before, like, you came into this community knowing that it's based on addiction and recovery, and whether it's you yourself or it's plagued a part of your life in your family, or, someone close, and so, people are taking advantage of people in already a vulnerable state, and they're criticizing somebody that's in a vulnerable state, and they know exactly what they're doing, and it's like, well, who are you to be criticizing somebody, and then you're going to jeopardize maybe somebody's sobriety because you say something, and that's true in life. I mean, things can get jeopardized all the time, but I mean, it's like to be overly critical of people that are trying to better themselves, that's a tough one for me to swallow too. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. Like, what this community is comprised of. And if you want to be critical of it, then go do it someplace else, being critical of it and coming down on somebody isn't always going to help them, Giving money isn't going to help them either a lot of the times. I think just emotionally supporting people a lot of the times and giving positive encouragement is really what sometimes a lot of people just need. They just need a good support system. And that is, I think, the foundation for anybody in life, having a good support system. Oh, Court, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. I want to talk with you. I'll give you a buzz after this if that's okay. While I'm on my way to work. But yeah, we do. We care. Listen, Court, the one thing I do want to let you know too is that, like, whether you know us well or not, like, we're here as a support system for you. Don't think that, nothing to do with anybody that's a part of my channel, like, is part of the Infinity family. Okay. And trust and believe that, no one's going to come in here and attack you or bother you. And you have the utmost support from all of us. Karen was up on panel the other day. It was great. Elliot was up on panel the other day too. We support everybody, we put out a lot of love and we care a lot for people. And I think that that's hard for a lot of other channels to witness because there's a lot of real, true authenticity here. You know what I mean? And, you're not going to find that in a lot of places. And there's no bullshit here. And I don't take bullshit from people. And I'm a very kind person. But you guys know that once you've done me wrong once, that's it. You're out. You're done. In my book. You know what I mean? That's just the way I operate. I've learned, too many times that in my life, going back and being a glutton for punishment is no bueno. You show me your stripes one time, that's it. We're done. And you show me your stripes and your spots as being a good person, we're good. You know what I mean? So, hey, Vicky, how are you? Yeah, I'm hoping that they give her something too. I know. Yeah. Thanks, Christy. Yeah, Court, right? You got to have it's a different mindset. You just have a totally different mindset. And it's like, you got to just not feed into any of the emotional stuff. You just got to that's it. Like, tunnel vision, get through it. And then that's it. So, but we can all pray for her, that she, we want her to get better, and for anybody that's going to criticize us to say, oh, you will, then you know what? Criticize us. Too bad, it's the humane thing to do, and not everybody's for everybody, so I'm not going to say someone has to be friends with her, and I'm not going to say someone has to be friends with me, but you know what? I'm not over there criticizing what you're doing. So don't be over here criticizing what we're doing. And that's that. I'm going to leave it at that. People want to jump on the hate train of, oh, look at her dumb supporters and whatever. No, it's not the case. It's really not, and like you said, things are coming to light, and, we'll get her through this, and we'll get you through this, Court, and we'll get everybody through this. We got the holidays coming up. This is a vulnerable time of year for a lot of people. It can be very emotional this time of year. So I want to take, notice of that too, and make sure that everybody really feels loved and supported, because, not everybody always has somebody, So we're going to do some cooking next week for Thanksgiving, and we're going to go live again sometime later this week as well. But like I said, I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. I love you guys a long time. And we're going to do this again really soon. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Court, answer your phone. Don't ignore me. I love you a long time, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for coming in.